yeah, so God was showing me that most things in my life aren't real. Like, I'm just filled with concepts, like, all the time, and like emotions, and like, oh my gosh, like, emotions were such a driving force for me. Like, my impulsivity and everything was like run by my emotions and how I feel. And like, gosh, like, I can't even like, I can't even afford to be set back because, like, oh my gosh, I gotta process all this depression now and all this stuff. Like, I can't afford to be down anymore. Like, every day I'm still kind of in survival. I mean, not kind of. I am. I really am. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I live on an island, but it's it's hard. Oh my gosh, it's hard. It's like, it's not America. It's not. It's not the mainland, and you will be treated so differently here. And you've got to dig deep. This place will make you so strong, or it'll kick you out. If you're weak, like, yeah, you'll be booted out immediately. You can't handle it. I feel like, oh, I just feel fucking ready for it all now, you know? Like, I've been to my lowest of lows here. Seriously, like, so just like being like, oh, should I just really just say my last prayer one time and like just. But giving up is literally not an option, you know? Like, I know we are entering into the new heaven and the new earth right now. Like, maybe that's what I'm feeling. There's a lot of talk on stuff like this. People have different names for it. Like, people that are not into, Jesus will. I've heard people say, like, oh, there's going to be a solar flare, a big solar flare that's going to, a new heaven and a new earth. I personally need to do more of my studying. But at the end of the day, like, it's all, that's another concept. It's another idea. Like, I don't really know what's gonna happen. I deeply feel that my truth, like, I feel in my spiritual revelations, God has reached me and shown me things in visions. I felt the presence of Jesus when I've prayed with friends. I literally felt a hand on the back of my head. And complete, just like, it overtook me. Like, it's a feeling thing. I'm not gonna sit here and like preach that I know this or that. I don't know jack. I really don't. I do not know anything. And I think it's so important for us to all kind of stay in that humbleness of, like, we don't know. We really don't. You know? And it's good to have a healthy sense of ego, like a healthy sense of your character. But it's when, like, the pride takes over, and like, I've been so prideful. Oh my gosh, like, when I was like, I think it's pretty common for when we're like kind of teenagers going into our early 20s to be just so, oh, my ego was like skyrocketed during that time. I just thought I was like the shit. And that, like, I just knew whatever, I just thought I was so, like, oh, I'm just so connected and pure, and but then I didn't know how to communicate, and there was still so many things, like, oof, just like, yeah. So it's funny to me, like, it's funny being like 27 now, and I feel the ego growing more, but it's like, it's humble. It's like a sense of maturity has come in, and I want to have a good like, I want people to see my transformation. Like, if you've followed me before, or if you've ever known me in my life, and like, you've known I've gone through some stuff, And so much so to a point where it really did callous my heart for the longest time. It really did. And I became so bitter, so judgmental. My pain body took over, and I was like, I can't relate, you know? It's so hard to relate. And it's like, how do you keep being a light, a positive influence when you're constantly being like tormented by all this stuff? I'm like, God, please help me be a light. Like, I just really want to attract the most amazing relationships. Like, seriously, like, like, I have such a zest for life and like so many different things I want to do. There's like this part of me that's like, I'm multi-dimensional. I want to be good at everything. Like, I really do. I want to like up my survival skills. I want to get good at fire dancing, singing, all things that like make me feel alive. And I also want to have this business side where I'm like helping people with their healing. Like, I don't know what that quite looks like yet, or actually I low-key do, but I have this sense of like what I can share now and what I gotta keep in, and like gotta keep coming back to yourself every day. Like, spend time with yourself instead of being like, oh, I'm lonely. Change your perspective on everything. Your thoughts, like, your cells all hear your thoughts. Like, and that's exactly what I'm trying to change right now. You know, like, I think it's a good exercise to like talk to the camera, let this stuff out. It's starting to pour right now, so let's get too loud. I'm always having a good sense of direction in my life. Even when I was a teenager, I was like, I don't know exactly, but like, all I know is I love capturing life. I love hanging out with people that also love life and also love to heal and do music and create. Like, and so every day I've kind of just like been off on that. Like, I'm really thankful for like having that sense of focus ever since I was in high school. And that's carried with me. And it's just like, I just do the best I can do every day and watch that grow, you know? Sacred structure. Having a sacred structure to your life can be everything. You know, like biohacking. Let's go back to the basics, okay? We don't need hyperbaric oxygen therapy every day. We don't need this and that, you know. But we need clean water and clean air. We just need our fundamentals. We need our basics. Before like trying this and that fad diet, bring it back, you know? Like, I just talked to a guy the other day that was like, yeah, you know, I basically just cut out everything. He fasted, water fasting, which, you know, I'm gonna do more research and think about my thoughts on that. I don't think women can handle fasting as much as men can. I'm learning a lot about the hormones right now, and like us men and women are just super different. And we require different things, and women especially we shouldn't be pushing our bodies through these extremes, really. Fasting, too much cleansing, honestly. I've kind of been in the process of following the Ayurvedic diet, which for me, I think I'm Vata. So actually for me, I need more like grounding stuff. Like, I really have a really fast metabolism. Like, I just stay skinny. I want to gain some good weight, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be slim thick, but it takes working with your body. This video is gonna end. Okay, I guess part 4. I don't even know. I'm just going off today.